So today we are looking at the Kali Linux 2024.3 version. So here is the boot menu. So here you have the live installer and also the installer. So this is a live boot and here you can see the installer also. So it's always a good option to go with the first live boot, and if you're satisfied you can install right from there. So in the desktop layout you should be also seeing the installer application. So let's quickly boot it in the live boot. So Kali Linux is a Debian based Linux distribution, and the desktop environment you should be getting GNOME, XFCE and KDE Plasma, and the country of origin is Gibraltar. So the main important things of this release is this version has 11 new tools and improved Raspberry Pi 4 compute model Wi-Fi devices and Qualcomm Snapdragon STM845 SoC. So I'm running it on the virtual machine right now, which is a VMware with 60 GB of virtual disk, 8 GB of RAM, and my CPU is i5 1240p. So the booting process will take like 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm going to mention as soon as the desktop layout is loaded. So here you can see the desktop environment loaded completely with a nice wallpaper. So before changing the display settings, let's open the task manager and see how much of resource it's consuming. So here is our task manager. So here is our RAM, it's consuming 940 MB, and in the virtual machines it's going to be consuming a bit more, and in the bare metal it will be a bit different. So about the task manager, here is the version which is 1.5.7. So I'm going to close everything. So these are all the process running right now. So we didn't touch any of the applications or settings or anything like that. We just opened the task manager. So this is how it's consuming the resources. So let's first change the display settings and go to the official website and get all the information. So let's open the displays. Let's change the display resolution, which is my monitor is 1920 into 1080. Let me click on apply, keep this configuration, and I'm going to keep the task manager throughout the video in the right side corner. So let's open the Firefox web browser. And it should take like maybe 10-15 seconds and you should be seeing the Firefox. So here we have already Firefox. It should take a few more seconds and we should be seeing the Firefox web browser. The version you get is 115. Let me show you that. So I'm going to go to the official website and get all the information there. So here is the version of 115.13.0 ESR. And the latest version of the Firefox stable version is 130. So here is the official website. Before going and getting all the information, let me type in about support. Version already mentioned, build ID. The distribution is Kali Linux. About the Linux kernel, let's go to the official website of Linux kernel. Just type in like a Linux kernel and you should be getting the official link or the official website right here. So the www.kernel.org is the official website. The version we are having right now is 6.8.11 in the Kali Linux. Here are all the information. So the release candidate 7 is 6.11. The stable version of Kali Linux is 6.10.10, which is released on this date. And the long-term versions are right here. And about the releases, you can go click on the releases to get some kernel information. So here is all the information. So let me close and let's continue with the video. So OS theme is Kali Dark and Kali Light, or you can call it as Kali. When you scroll it down, you should be also seeing the RAM, which is 7.7 GB, which I already mentioned in the beginning. I'm using 8 GB of RAM. Here is the disk space. Here is some browser information. I'm not going to read everything because it's going to make a video lengthy. So here is the Mesa and all the information. So let me scroll it down. So the user experience is also pretty smooth. I don't see any lag or anything like that. So I want to mention that I want to point out one thing is sometimes in the virtual machines there will be like hiccups here and there, and in the bare metal it should not be having those type of cases, because in the bare metal it's going to run very smoothly. So you need to understand these basic things, because in the virtual machines there will be some hiccups here and there. So that's the reason I mentioned. In the bare metal there will be a total complete different case, because it will be running on the hardware. So that's the reason. Right now it's running on the virtual machine on the RAM, and also sometimes on the live boot it should be having some issues. So you need to understand these common things and get all the information. So the window protocol right now is X11, the desktop environment is XFCE, and here is complete information. When you scroll it down, you should be also seeing some additional information right here, like a monitor. And these are some other important information. You can just pause the video and read everything. So I'm just going to go to the official website, like a Kali Linux. You just need to type in like a www.kali.org, or else you can just type in the search term as a Kali Linux in the search engine, and you should be getting all the information. If you are a new user, if you don't know anything about the Kali Linux, you can get all the information from the website. So they will be providing all the information right here. So you should be getting all the information like a undercover mode and all the net hunter and all those things. So here are all the available information and supported device. The desktop environment you get is the XFCE GNOME KDE Plasma. Right now we are using the XFCE. So here is the information of 2024.3 release note. You can click on here, or else you can go top on the official website and click on the blog, and you should be getting the Kali Linux blog here. So here you should be seeing 2024.3, and when you scroll it down, you should be also see the 2024.2. So this release is released after 3 months of the 2024.2 release. So it's after 3 months. So here is the information. So it's released on September, and you can see it's released on June. So it's a 3 months. So let's click on the read more. And let's first talk about the main changes, like new tools in the Kali Linux. So the Kali Linux 2024.3 release introduces 11 new tools, which is mentioned right here. So here are all the 11 tools which I already mentioned. So the first one is GOSHS, which is GoShash. Think simple HTTP server, but written in Go and with more features. And I'm going to go through all the information like one by one. Groudit for source code auditing. I hope I am spelling properly. And the next one is a GSocket for communication between two machines on different network. And the another one is Hecatomb for extracting and decrypting all credentials from all domain computers. The next one is MXCheck for scanning email servers, and the SQLMC for checking all URLs of a domain for SQL injections. The NextEx or NETEXEC, a network service exploitation tool that helps automate accessing the security of large networks. The next one is NetScanner, a network scanner and a diagnostic tool with a modern UI. The next one is Obsidian, a private and flexible writing app that adapts to the way you think. The next one is SIP PTS, and a set of tools to audit SIP based VoIP systems. The last one is Sprayhound, a password spraying tool, and Bloodhound integration. So these are all the new tools in the Kali Linux. So here you can get all the information. And now let's talk about the Kali Linux ARM or the Kali ARM. So let me go to the Kali ARM. So here is the Kali ARM SBC updates. Kali ARM has updated with support for the Raspberry Pi 4 compute module Wi-Fi device, and Linux kernel 6.6 LTS kernel support for Raspberry Pi 5, and also proper DHP server support for USB Armory devices, and the improved Primebook support by reviewing the kernel of Linux kernel 6.1 LTS, and updated scripts with the QEMU CPU. Here is the QEMU CPU Cortex A72 support for speeding up building on ARM64 image on ARM64 host. And now about the NetHunter. So let's go to the NetHunter. So here are all the Kali NetHunter updates. Support for devices running the Qualcomm Snapdragon STM845 SoC, such as the OnePlus 6 and 60, Shift 6MQ. I'm sitting away from the monitor, so I can't properly see anything here, but I hope you are seeing everything there. And Xiaomi Pocophone F1, aka Poco FN. So here is all the information of the Kali NetHunter updates. And about the downloads, let's go to the downloads now. So these are all the changes and all the information. So here you get the new tools of 11x new tools in your arsenal. and about the Qualcomm Snapdragon or the Qualcomm NetHunter Pro devices I also mentioned. Here is the changelog of the 2024.2. And about the Kali tools, let me show you. So just click on the Kali tools, or you can go to the URL like this and copy the tools here, or you can type in like that. So let's copy and let me show you. Let's paste it here, and you should be seeing the, let's do it again. Let's paste, and here is the tool information. So here you can see all the information of the tool. And now let's go to the downloads, because these are all the main things. So I want to make a video short as possible, so that's the reason. So you just need to click on the Get Kali. So Kali Linux 2024.3 is available in various types. As you can see, these are all the various types for 64-bit, ARM, virtual machine, cloud, WSL or mobile platforms. So these are all the available installers. So I choose the live boot right now. So when you click on the live boot, you should be seeing the options available right here. For example, weekly image, everything, and the one way I downloaded. So here is the Kali Linux 2024.3. Just click on the download, and the ISO file will be released or downloaded here. So it's around 4.3 GB, which is already mentioned here. So I'm using a VPN, and also I'm running it on the virtual machine, so it's a bit slow here. And about the updating, so I'm going to get all the information first about the Kali Linux. Let's go to the blog. Let's go to the read more. So I don't want to miss anything here. So we already saw important things like a new tools, NetHunter updates, Kali ARM SBC updates. Here is the documentation, and when you scroll down, you should be also seeing this information. So let me show you that. I'm going to discuss about the updating later after showing you this. So let's open the terminal. Let me show you that. You can update by sudo apt update and sudo update. Let me show you the update things here. So user who already running Kali Linux can update their installations by running using command sudo apt update and sudo apt y full update. So this is the command. So you can just copy the command and type in the terminal to update your Kali Linux. So if you already have the Kali Linux, you can update. So about the system requirements, I'm going to show you after the typing all those things. So let me type in first version. So I just type in like this, and you should be seeing the version. So here we are seeing the version 2024.3, and the code name is Kali Rolling, and you just need to type in like a uname-v. And here is the information, or the Kali version or the Linux kernel version, and you can just type in like a uname-r, which I usually show you in every of my video. And here is the information. In order to update, you just need to type in like this command, and you should be updated. So if you already are using the Kali Linux, that's how you need to update. And about the system requirements, let me show you. Kali Linux system requirements. Hit enter, and it will show you the website here. So there is complete information of the system requirements. So on the low end, you can set up Kali Linux as a basic secure shell SSH server with no desktop, using a little as 128 MB of RAM, 512 MB recommended, and 2 GB of disk space. On the higher end, if you opt to install the default XFCE4 desktop and the Kali Linux default net packages, meta package, you should really aim for at least 2 GB of RAM and 20 GB of disk space. And when using resources intensive applications such as Burp Suite, they recommend at least 8 GB of RAM and even more if it is a large web application or using simultaneous program at the same time. So these are all the system requirements. And about the installation, you can see all the screenshots available right here. You can install first. I already showed you the live boot. So here is the installer. So you can install by getting all the screenshots and install it on your own if you want to. So they clearly gave all the installation procedure here, so you don't need to worry about anything. So you just need to follow everything and it should be good. So it's same as the Debian installation, so there is nothing difference. And here are the desktop environments and other set of selections for you, so you can follow this and get all this information. Let's close all those things. And about the pre-installed applications, let me show you. So let's first check the about XFCE. So we got complete information about the Kali Linux 2024.3 version. So I'm going to show you some basic things and I'm going to end the video. So already mentioned that I'm running it on the virtual machine, and it's based on Debian, which is already mentioned in the beginning. The XFCE version is 4.18, GTK version is 3.24.3, kernel version is 6.8.11, and here is my CPU and RAM. So these are all the information. And about the desktop wallpaper, you get the nice wallpaper. Let's check the wallpapers first. So there is no change in the wallpapers, but you get some 5-6 wallpapers here. So there are total 7 wallpapers. You can change according to wish. I'm going to keep this one, which is simple and nice. And here are same customization. So about the desktop features, nothing changed here. Notifications, you can customize your notifications. Here are the power manager. So I kept everything default. I just want to show you the main changes, and I don't want to show you any unnecessary things because it's going to make a video lengthy. Here are all the customization things. If you want, you can customize. Again, this is a XFCE desktop environment. You can customize according to your wish. And about the pre-installed applications, so this is not for the normal users. So these are all the pre-installed applications you get. You just need to slow down the video in the YouTube settings and you should be seeing all the pre-installed applications here. So for professional, you got all the important applications, and I already mentioned the new 11 tools available in this release, and also support and all those things in the beginning, and also the system requirements. So there is literally nothing left in the video. So this is just a point update, and I said all the important information. So other things you should be already seeing in from the previous version. So there is literally nothing to show here. So these are all the things you get. It's running stably without any issues. This is how it's consuming the RAM and CPU. And these are all the process running right now. So what else we have left here is nothing, because the important things is already mentioned. So if you want to do a stress test, just open the applications and you can try to do the stress test. So let me open a few system applications like file manager and browser and all those things. So it's pretty much running smoothly on whatever I have right now on the virtual machine, like a 8 GB of RAM and i5 1240p CPU and 60 GB of virtual disk. It's running properly without issues. And about the system requirements, which you already mentioned, you just need to type in like a Kali Linux and about system requirements, and you should be getting all the information. So there is literally nothing to show here. I already shown you everything. So you can type in and you can update your repositories and all those things. You can do whatever you want. So I don't want to make a video lengthy. I just want to show you some basic things. So it's working properly without issues in my PC. So this is the latest ISO file, and I don't think there is nothing left here because these are all some professional applications. I don't want to open and do something that can demonetize my video. So that's the reason I showed all the basic things, and I'm going to end the video here. So this is how it performed. And about updating and all those things I already mentioned in the browser. So already, if you're already a Kali Linux user, you just need to type in like a sudo apt update and then sudo apt full upgrade in the terminal, and you should be updated to the latest version. And about downloads I already showed you, and about the new tools and NetHunter and all those things I already showed you everything. So it will be a waste of time to make more lengthy. So I'm just going to end the video. So there is no issues with the keyboard in the virtual machine. In the beginning it was, but when you restart it, it's going to work properly. So these are all the common things which happens in the virtual machines, but it's going to run properly in the bare metal. If you already have the latest version, if you already have the version which is 3 months ago released, which is Kali Linux 2024.2, you can just update by typing the commands you already know, and these are all the tools you get. So I'm going to show you the logout screen. And about the password for the live boot is KALI, and the password is also KALI. User and the password is same. You just need to type in like that and you can log in. So you can just type in KALI and for the password KALI, and you should be logged in. And here is how it looks in the logout screen or the login screen. So here are the XFCE session and the X session. So again, thanks for watching. Peace out.